The Titans are back deep, waiting for the kick return. The Texans setting up here for the kickoff. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. And now we've got what you'd call the wily veteran at quarterback, about to head onto the field for the first time today.
Yeah, when you're a quarterback like this and you've had success, you go out in the field, you can't wait for the game to start because you veterans think only good things are going to happen to them. So they're confident and ready to go.
Now, here's a look at the Titans' offense. They'll be trying to cut down on the turnovers. A week ago, they gave away the football 2 times. 2nd down and 10. Ball's loose, and the defense has it. He's brought down. And here's a quarterback coming onto the field who has plenty of experience. Before there's another snap, the officials want to go back and take a look at that last one. Was the knee down, Phil, or was it a fumble first?
Well, I think what we need to do here, let's stop it when the knee hits the ground. And once we stop it, let's look at the football. Does he have possession of it completely at that time? If he does, then it's going to be down. The runner will be down before the fumble occurred.
They went to the booth, and it was not verified. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Double tight end formation. Handoff made. Tackles made. Here's how the Texans defensive lineup. What a strong secondary they have here, as they have really found a way to shut down opponents' quarterbacks. From the gun. Gains 16.
Well, I think early in the game, anytime you cross the 50-yard line, it just gives you confidence that what you're doing is going to work today. Let's see if they can take advantage of that and take it on down into the end zone.
That'll stop the play right there.
Well, this defense, cover 4, where 4 defensive backs are back there deep. It stops all the big passes down the field. But look at these crossing ones. Wide open, hit them, and let them catch it and run, and you still get the big play.
He stacked up at that point. It's often the difference maker in any game, and that is how you perform inside the red zone, and we're getting an early taste of that.
No doubt about it, Jim. You got to be creative when you get in the red zone. We'll see what the offense calls.
In the books. Touchdown.
Good job that time by the offense, scoring that touchdown and putting them ahead. And when you get ahead in a football game in the National Football League, it makes you relax and you play better.
The Titans will take their spot on the bench after contributing to the cause, especially via the passing game, over 60 yards by the air. And he'll start his return. And he's going to be brought down right around the 33-yard line. They come to the line, and it's first down. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Here's the handoff. Rock for a loss on that play. 2nd down coming up.
Let's go.
From the shotgun. And he's forced to the ground.
Well, the right side, Jim, the right tackle and the right guard, they look confused. They don't know what to do, so they just get run over, and the quarterback falls down.
They've come out in the dime package. The Texans will take the snap from the 25. And it's broken up, incomplete.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
All set to punt here. wants to give it a go here. And that's a gain of 9. First down here. Midway through the first. He'll keep it on the play fake. The Titans now move the chains.
Well, Jim, I always say it's about deception when you're playing offense. That time, the play-action fake by the quarterback was so good, the defense didn't even see that he still had the football, and he throws it down there for a nice completion. This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
The Titans snap it at the 31. The defense gets the sack.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
The Titans come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. And they bring it down at the 38-yard line.
I'm sure the head coach that time was sitting over on the sidelines thinking about his punt team in a third and long situation. He didn't expect this offense to pick it up, but they did it. What a job. Give them a lot of credit. Good job.
First down at the 38. And he's thrown to the ground.
Well, you see it all the time. When the offensive line can't stop the defensive pass. Then you have your running backs hit a defensive lineman before they go out for the pass.
2nd and 15 following the first down sack. They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. Keeps it here. Got the completion. And he's brought to the ground. We knew we might be in for some big numbers in the passing game today, and we've seen that so far, Phil.
We have seen that. The quarterback has been magnificent, no doubt about it. And what you have to do on the defensive side, look, you know they're going to get the yards. You just hope to stop them down in the red zone and make them kick field goals. Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
Play fake. They're going to get him here for a sack.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
Got a hand on it, forcing the incompletion.
He's such a smart linebacker. That's one of the reasons why he was able to knock that pass down that time. He diagnosed the play. He saw what it was going to be, got himself in position, and he made it happen.
They bring back out the offense to go for it. The Texans come out in the nickel from the gun. Failed to pick up the first down, and they'll give the ball back to the other side.
4th and long might be as bad a spot as you can get in professional football. It's like being 5 runs down with 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth and nobody on. I don't like your chances. Bad decision, and it backfired.
First down at the 41. Takes it from the eye. He's taken down at the 42. Here's how the Titans defensive lineup. They've done a great job against the pass this season. Offense lines up here. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9.
Get ready. Red 38.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Catch made. That brings the play to an end.
I know you won't believe this, but sometimes completing a short pass like that, does give a quarterback confidence, so it does serve a purpose.
Get ready. Red 38. Red.
Third down and 8. Reaches out and grabs it. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
The Texans will take the snap from the 45. Looking across the middle, he makes the catch. Brought down at the 29.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
The Texans have it at the 29. They go draw. Going to be a tackle for a loss.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
2 tight ends on the field here. The Texans will take the snap from the 30. Handoff. They bring him down at the 29-yard line.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Line up now on third down. They were very good at converting these situations a week ago. The Texans come to the line with an empty backfield. Out of the shotgun. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Gains 11. A player is down on the field, and the training staff comes out, and we'll step aside for just a moment.
Get ready. Red 38.
First down at the 18. They're setting up screen. They bring him to the turf.
Good play call that time by the offensive coordinator. Down inside, when you're inside that 20-yard line or the red zone, find ways to complete the pass. They did that time.
Offense lines up here. So first and goal to go. The give. Picks up about 5.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
Ready to make the stop on the goal line. Loading up that defensive front. Second and goal from the 3. The catch is made. Scores the touchdown.
Well, that score ties the game up. Now on the defensive side, you got to come out there and take advantage of this feeling you got going now and get the football back for your offense.
The Texans were very effective on that scoring drive, especially via the pass. Over 50 passing yards on that scoring drive. And the tackle is made right around the 32-yard line. The Titans now will start their drive at the 32. Nickel formation here for the defense. Almost intercepted.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game that can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
Offense lines up here. The Titans from the 32. The tackle was made. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Out of the gun. Secures it with 2 hands. Nice tackle.
Another name for the fly route, the go route, it's a streak. And that means they want you to be a blue streak, run as fast as you can, get by that defense, and make a big play.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. They'll go ground for a gain of about 5.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. They'll go ground. Has space. Gains maybe 5. This is turning into quite a drive, Phil.
Nice job, Jim, by the offensive coordinator, just mixing the plays up and keeping the defense off balance.
He's got the catch. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. He is in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Titans.
I would bet first and goal that the offense about 90% of the time is going to run the football. And what do here? They run it and they get it done. That is power football at its best.
The Texans ready to take that football down the field. Catches it at the 9 and starts his return. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. First down, offense readying for the snap. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Reaches out and snatches it. And he is brought down at the 39. Quickly to the line. The Texans have it at the 39. Got the completion. And he is tackled at the 44. Pass complete, but did not get them the first, so it's second down now. From the shotgun. Makes the reception. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down. Quarters formation here for the defense. And he's going to be tackled right around the 43. The pass play was good for 5. Second and 5 coming up. No time to huddle now. Has his man in on the stop. The Texans signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used. We're back, and the offense is ready to roll after the timeout. First down here after the completion. And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. Out to the left. Sticks to his hands. Picked up a couple that time.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed a pass, but it still did not get a first down.
The defense comes out in the dime.
Get ready.
Second and 8. Pulls it in. That's a gain of 6. And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with them. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now inside the red zone. They were very good at finishing off drives last week in this situation. Third down and 2. Looking to the right side and throwing. And he hauls it in.
The Texans offensive coordinator does a good job that time calling the pass down here in the red zone. Caught the defense off guard. They got the completion for a good game.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. Offense lines up here.
Let's go.
First and goal. What a catch. Touchdown.
You know, if you're a defensive player and you're covering a receiver down here on first and goal, you don't have to cover that much area. That's a terrible job by the defense giving up that touchdown pass.
The Titans await the kick as the game has been tied here late in the second quarter. Scores 14-14. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Titans break huddle and start their drive this time from the 29. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Play action. Throws to the right. He's in the clear. Keeps churning ahead. The 20. Good piece of tackling.
It is hard to make a tackle from behind out there in open space with the speed of all these guys in the NFL. but a good job that time by the defense making that tackle.
They bring in the extra tight end. First down and 10. Still got it after the play action. Puts up 6.
That was a sweet touchdown right there. Just a nice throw by the quarterback. He put it right on the money. The receiver makes the catch. Beautiful touchdown.
The Texans ready to receive the kick. Takes it from the 2. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Texans come onto the field now for this next series. This will most likely be the final play before the half ends. Takes the knee. Second down here. That does it for the first half. Everyone's lined up for this kickoff. No return here. This will be coming out to the 20. Nickel formation for the defense here. The third quarter begins with this play. Gains 12.
Texans just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down by a few points in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Let's go.
The Texans from the 32. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. And that's a 2-yard gain. Now, as we look at the numbers, Phil, this offense just hasn't had any room to run the football today, and that's a big reason why they're down in this game.
Yeah, listen, I think they've been too patient today, trying to run the football too much. Just get over it. Go ahead. Try to win the football game by throwing it down the field.
They'll go shotgun here. And he's taken down.
Well, that was an aggressive play by the defense. That's risk-reward. The reward, of course, is sacking the quarterback like they did. Well, the risk is if you don't get there, you could give up a big play.
The Texans from the 27. Getting sacked again.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
That ball was never cleanly caught, and it's on the ground. And he races out of bounds at that point.
Well, that's nothing but just that's just luck. That's all you can say. You're the return team. They fumble the football. It bounces out, and they get it back. They lucky there.
The Titans offense ready now to see what it can do. First and 10. Play fake. Heaving it down the field. Almost intercepted that time. Looking at the highlights now. Here's a quarterback who has handled the pressure well today, Phil.
But they find a way to win this game. I'll tell you what, he is going to be very proud when it's over to play well in such tough conditions. When the offensive line struggles, that's pretty good stuff.
It's a 2 tight end formation. 2nd and 10. On the money. He's brought to a halt. Well, this tight end is bouncing back. That's a big deal in this league, Phil. And he didn't have a good game last outing, but today a completely different story.
Well, he's such a good player, Jim, that it's hard for him to have 2 bad games in a row. And so far today, he has been sharp, and the quarterback is putting it right on target.
Makes the reception. He's brought down. Looking at the stats, this seems like the case of an adjustment being made from one week to the next, as this wide receiver has been heavily involved in the passing attack, Phil.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. It's been a great adjustment by the offense. They have new ways to get him open, and he is getting open and taking advantage of it.
Ball's picked off. Tackles made.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. The Texans take it from the 33. Eyeing that left side. And tackled down at the 43-yard line.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
First down at the 43. Throw to the left. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
Nice job by the quarterback, finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
The Texans lined up. Everybody split out wide. The Texans take it from the 38. Makes the catch. And they tackle him there at the 34. As a wide receiver, some weeks you just don't see the ball very much. But this is 2 consecutive games where he's had no impact on the contest, Phil.
Well, you can have an impact in different ways, Jim. You got to do the little things. One of them is to make sure you keep blocking in the run game. That's what you do when you don't see the football in the passing game. Good job by the defense. They disguised that blitz. They waited, and they timed it perfectly. And the quarterback not able to make the pass protection change, and not being able to make that pass protection change, well, ends up in a sack for the defense.
No good. An empty trip for the offense.
Jim, I can't get on the kicker this time. That was a long field goal try, and when you send the guy out there to kick one that long, you got a 50-50 chance. That time they lost.
They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. To the ground. Got a little crease.
That's what you want to do. Just get a first down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
Double tight end formation. Gets the handle here. And he's tackled at the 34-yard line.
Nice job that time by the defensive end. He's not fooled by the run play. He holds his position and makes the tackle.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play. And the throw is incomplete.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time, he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
They're down and 10. Makes the catch in open space. That'll stop the play right there. You love to see these players who can bounce back quickly in the league, and this quarterback has done this after a dreadful performance a week ago.
Yeah, you like to see players come back. I'll tell you what, Jim, if you don't bounce back, you know what happens to you. You go to the bench. But good for this guy. What a day he's having so far.
That picks up 11. And now looking at some numbers here in the second half. It's more of the same for a guy who has been one of the best all year at the quarterback position.
Now, what I like about him so much, he sees where he has to go with the football, and then he's able to deliver the football right on the money, no matter what the circumstances are. High down the field, drives it in between defenders. He is just a terrific thrower of the ball.
They're going back up top. Just had to avoid the sack. Incomplete.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Second and goal from the 2. That's an interception. And no return this time as he takes a knee. It's first down as they head to the line. The defense comes out in the nickel. Final quarter underway now with this snap. He's looking to the right here on this throw. He's stacked up at that point. Looking ahead, the Texans will be playing at home next week, while the Titans will be on the road in Seattle. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. This play set up by the long gainer. We'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. The defense gets a sack.
My gosh, you talking about getting overpowered. I guess they were expecting a speed move. The right guard and right tackle are both fooled. They get run over and they give up a sack.
After getting sacked, it's now 2nd and 18.
Let's go. Red 38. Hey.
Looking to the right side and throwing.
Well, it's a tight game up to this point. You got 3rd and long. You're losing by a few points. You can't win the game on this play, but I'll tell you what, you can sure lose it. If you force this football down the field, you have a turnover, it could be the end of the game.
Encroachment, defense. Still 3rd down.
A lot to overcome here, especially that penalty, and it's 3rd down. Quarterback coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 6th time in this game. Throws to the right, gets it out for the completion, and he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. Phil, this quarterback matchup has been a great one today, as both have put on quite a show.
Yeah, it's been a great matchup between the quarterbacks, and look, I think the league is loaded with really good quarterbacks. I'm tired of hearing people say, oh, the league doesn't have enough guys. Yeah, they do. There are a lot of good ones. Give them time, and they'll show it to you.
They're going to run it on the toss. He's got the chain-moving first down.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
And he's forced to the ground.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Finds his mark. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
Anytime you have man-to-man coverage like we see this time, it's all about the receiver getting away from the defender. He doesn't, and the quarterback puts it right on him.
3rd down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. The Texans are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Looks to his left. Phil, we see the numbers now. You think when a quarterback is posting numbers like this, they would be leading, but that's not the case.
It is not the case, Jim. The defense has really struggled today, even though the quarterback and the offense making a lot of nice plays. It's not enough. The defense, they have to step up.
They've come out in the dime package.
Let's go. Red 38.
First down at the 32. The defense gets the sack.
Well, that's the quarterback's fault. My gosh, the safety, that's who he is supposed to look at all times. When he's under center and when he drops back, he takes his eyes off of him. And what happens? Well, he gets sacked.
He'll take the snap from the gun. Tries to get the feet down, but this will be ruled incomplete.
I think, Jim, you know, when you got a close game like this, it's 3rd and long on the offensive side, you got to be smart. You know, don't take a chance. If you take a chance and cause a turnover, then that can turn the game around big time. So I expect the quarterback here to be very conservative with his decision.
And he's thrown to the ground.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
We'll see what he can do here. And he's brought to the ground. The Titans ready now to start their next series. Take it here from the 22. The clock's really become a factor here, and the defense knows it has to get off the field as soon as possible to give the team a chance. Two minutes remaining in the game. It's now second down. Two tight ends on the field here. They run the counter play.
When you have a defense that's not playing good techniques, they're selling out, overplaying plays. Well, you run the counter runs to counteract what they're doing on the defensive side.
Takes it on the counter. Gets away. There's the offense picking up another first down on third down. And they're going to call a timeout here to stop the clock. The Titans come out in a two tight end set. Here's another handoff. Picks up maybe three. They immediately call for a timeout.
Defense.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. The Titans bring in an extra tight end for this play. They call his name again. They call for the timeout to stop the clock. Now looking at third down. Offense lines up here. For this play, they'll go with two tight ends. Just a quick drop back. He brings it in here, and he's got the first.
Well, the Dink and Dunk quarterbacks, they love to see cover 3 because they know they're going to drop back and just throw the short passes underneath. Good job by the quarterback taking advantage of this defense.
In the end, it picks up only a yard.
Hard sometimes as an offensive coordinator to call plays to catch the defense off guard when you're winning and it's late in the game. So they played it very predictable there. The defense was ready, nowhere to go.
Let's go. Brad, 30 yards. Brad, 30 yards.
Second down and 10. Gets it again. That brings the play to an end.
Well, even though they have a lead here, it's late in the fourth quarter. You still got to be unpredictable. Keep the defense on edge. As I always say, make the defense react and not attack. So make them guess what plays you're going to run.
The kick is good. The kick is good from downtown. That field goal probably locks this one up, Phil.
Yeah, it locks it up. And listen, it was a hard-fought game, a lot of fun to watch. And that field goal, listen, that was a tough drive. And I don't know. I didn't feel easy about sending the field goal kicker out to make it. The coach made the decision, and it worked out in his favor.
Well, this is another win today, and things are starting to get interesting with this undefeated streak.